Hello and welcome to Ethan's Garage. Today you guys join me under the car spotting capital of the world, Monaco. We're currently doing a little bit of a tour of the garages to see what kind of cool stuff we can find. Already did up above. Now it's time for the underground. Not too bad. The new 992 GT3 RS. Well, I think it's a GT3 RS. That or a GT3. Oh, just a GT3. And a off-road kitted Suzuki Jimny. Got the new Cayenne Coupe. And this different type of plate here on this Cayman GT4 RS. So there's definitely plenty of normal cars, you know, Seats, Tiguans, all that. But then there's so many just like above average ones, as you'd expect. Audi S3, hatchback too, can't get that in America. This beautiful Nissan Patrol. And this, which is pretty cool, a Renault 5 with the, it's not really a full convertible, it's more of like, well actually it's more of a Landaulet really. Man, I've only been down here for a second, I'm already regretting bringing my jacket. It's very necessary up above where it's kind of chilly, but whew, it's toasty down here. Look what it is, PT Cruiser. Super common in the US, but always kind of funny seeing these over in Europe. This is a fun newer brand, Cupra. I'm not sure which one this is, but this is all Volkswagen essentially, but much funner than your normal Volkswagen, at least in my opinion. Got the new Range Rover Sport and a Carmen Ghia convertible. Beautiful car and very classy way to get around Monaco. Got the first gen Cayman S. I think I might have actually seen this guy's car earlier driving around. So it looks like we've reached a dead end in this garage, but we are on to the next one. There is quite a few here. Not sure how many exactly, but the public and private parking here in Monaco is shocking for the amount of space they have. Back down we go. It's just so amazing to me how many tunnels and stairs and escalators and everything there are in Monaco. Alright guys, and we are back at it. Another parking garage. Like that John Cooper Works Mini right there. And an Audi SQ2. I did not know that existed, but I guess I should have assumed. Q2 isn't even sold in the US. Macan. Right here we have a really nice matte gray on the 595 Abarth. And we have a RS3 or S3? Another S3. Looks like another pretty basic, but always nice, 992. G63. There's always tons of these here in Monaco. Nice. Aston Martin DB11. Behind its own little plastic chain too, how fancy. This is a, I'm not sure which one this is. C53, 63? Interesting, they got here these weird plastic dividers between the spots. I'm not sure if that's for the doors or if that's just a way to add more advertising, or maybe both. Of course, we've got more Renault Twizies. Crazy number of these here. They make perfect sense for Monaco though. I've spotted another parking garage. In we go. Well, I'm not even sure if I'd call this a car, but it's interesting. Can't tell if it's a car or a bike. Man, they have the coolest Porsches here in Monaco. This is a 987 turbo, I believe. Look at that wide body fenders. Another G-Wagon. This one's a base G500. Here's one of the most humble cars here in Monaco. Renault Scenic with lots of bumper stickers. Here we have pretty much a perfect Monaco car, a Brabus smart car. With an S-Class and this weird carbon hooded Macan. Actually, we already found another Brabus smart car. And we got the RS3. I so wish that they sold the hatchback variant in the US. Any guesses for what kind of 911? Most likely 911 is under this Porsche wrap. And a second question, what do you guys think is under there? Mystery. This parking garage is kind of funny because it's entirely circular. Usually they have some kind of wing off of it, but not this one. It has some very funny shaped parking spots. Some more mysteries under the car covers. And another 911 Turbo or Turbo S. Let's see what we think it is. Hard to say. really on either of these. This one's probably Ferrari or Lamborghini, just given that overall shape. Right here is yet another RS3. I think this is the previous generation to the other one I just showed you though. It's one of my least favorite car companies right here. The BYD, Build Your Dreams. What a terrible name for a company. Some electric Chinese knockoff of basically kind of a Taycan or something. These are always kind of funny cars. The ML63 AMG. Honestly, ridiculous automobile, but they're entertaining. Also, not a European car. They're made in Alabama. I think I've said that before in a video. G-Wagon Cabrio. This one's real nice too. Updated Disney new leather. This here is the new, in my opinion, quite ugly BMW X2. And the M35 version, which is the slightly sporty-ish one. I'm curious, for you guys who might know more about Monaco than me, this type of plate, is this a temp plate? It's kind of a sticker. This here is actually one of my favorite cars of all time. Not only is it the beautiful LC500, it is also the LC500 hybrid, LC500H technically. This is kind of a funny one because it has both a CVT and an auto transmission, like sandwiched together. Fascinating car. Pretty good gas mileage too for a car like this. Some more classic Monaco cars. The Citroën 2 Chevaux, very nice blue, and an Audi RS4 wagon. Lovely color on the Bentley Continental Flying Spur. Actually, sorry, just the Flying Spur in this generation. And as you can tell by the red on the B, this one's the V8, which is the one I would pick. And then we get a probably 993 generation 911 right there. Also, these aren't typically noteworthy, but I have never actually noticed this before. Diesel. Definitely not for the US market. They only did that briefly for the Cayenne. I bet this thing gets amazing gas mileage. This scooter right here has some interesting taillights on it. And then over here, we have the Mini Moke. Or these days, just the Moke. It's the new brand that makes them. We get a beautiful debadged, or at least underbadged, just the 911 badging on the 992 Targa, probably like a 4S or something, or a GTS. And another car you don't see often, the Lotus Elan. Alright, this is the final car park for the day, and oh my god, what a greeting. Not sure what's under there. This is obviously a beautiful, beautiful old, I think 60s or 70s Alpha. Love that. We got the Renault Alpine. Abarth. Oh my god, it's a Alfa Romeo 8C. And then under here is a MC20. And a Portofino. Wow. This is going to be the best lineup I've seen in here so far. Just wish these were uncovered. Especially this. I mean, whoa. Alright, this level's mostly bikes and scooters, so let's go down one more. Wow. First thing on number 2. Volkswagen Beetle. Not only is this parking garage and its contents amazing, it is also a maze. Very hard to figure out how to get around here. Because not only am I trying to show you guys the coolest cars possible, I am also actually trying to get back to my car, which is turning out to be quite a task. That's a nice one. It says 600 LT on the cover, but that's obviously a 720 or 750S. Looks like a Boxster right here, and then a very early 996 911. A nice Piaggio down there. This is very obviously a first gen 911. Not hiding that one, but they're keeping it safe. And of course, the Land Cruiser. Love these things so much. XK. Ooh, we got an Audi S1. The 1 Series. Very fun for someone who's an American, but probably pretty normal if you're a European. I wish these would also come to us. I know I've said that like a billion times, but damn. I forget the model, but this Cooper is one of my favorite small SUVs slash crossovers. Look at this beauty. The old Cinquecento. It's a Nuova 500. I think I see another 911 Turbo S. Beautiful car. These are always so easy to spot because the only 911, I mean, I know you can option it, but they're almost always the only one with the side vents and the wing, at least that style of wing. And this thing, this is a Volvo? Yeah, Volvo. Very rally spec with the roll cage. This is an awesome E30 wagon with lots of very fun stickers on it too. And the Skoda Citigo too. There's a sporty version of this which I quite like. This is just the Volkswagen Up. And check this out. A Lotus 410 Sport. I think this is the Exige? Or is it? No, I think this is the Evora. Yeah, Evora 410. This is like the last one they made before they discontinued it. Man, these folks like their Jeeps. Though I can't blame them. Over here they are not that common. Lurking over here in the corner is the Focus RS. One of my old coworkers actually had one of these that was straight piped. It was always so fun to hear this thing start up and rip around. Kind of a terrible parking job, but honestly, maybe not. These are insanely tight spots that might have been necessary. But that would be the Lexus LX470 in the US, but here, it's the Land Cruiser Prado. Man, they sure do like their wraps in their cars. Even on Macan. And over here is another awesome Euro spec car that could totally be in the US. We have basically everything for it. The Audi RS Q3. So we already have the Q3, and we already have an RS3, and it's just the combo of the two. So this has the 5-cylinder, and it's a Q3 that's sporty. This would sell so well in America, and I would be totally down to buy one. The 5-cylinder of these things sounds incredible. Right here we got the Audi SQ5, which over here in Europe is actually a diesel, and it's basically an entirely different car altogether. Look at that. Peugeot 205 GTI. I love these older hot hatches. Amazing look to them. This one's in very nice shape too. And of course, the wonderful 2 Chevaux. Great French car. And of course, another Brabus smart car. This is a pretty solid lineup. Range Rover Sport, an old Renault Clio with the Williams logo on it. I don't know if it's a Williams car at all. And right here we have a 993. Sorry, is that a 983? 987. And we got one more little Fiat Cinquecento. Not that exotic, but I've never seen one of these before. A Toyota Picnic? I gotta go look this thing up after. It's funky looking. It's like a Previa and a RAV4 had a baby or something. Got an Audi something or other. Audi RS6. These are very popular here. And oh my god. That is insane. Okay, so I'm kind of freaking out right now. I thought I was gonna find some decent stuff down here, and I already have found some amazing stuff. But look at this. How insane is that? This totally exceeded my expectations. We got a Ferrari F40 and an Enzo. I'm speechless. This is insane. And even an old military Jeep. Oh my god. This car is so crazy. These are so hard to come by. Alright, well I feel like now's a good time to mention that if you want me to keep doing this stuff and keep going to wild, crazy places, love to get to Dubai later this year and check out all the UAE Gulf states. Make sure to subscribe because I have a bunch of this stuff in the works. I already have a bunch more of these planned, and I've already done a bunch of cool car spotting in San Marino, Monaco, where else did I do? Florence. So make sure to subscribe, but what a find.